Say man, hey man, it's your boy Do It All Hall and I'm back with another build video. And today I'm creating or attempting to create James the Beard Harden. If you are new to the channel, I give tips and tricks on how to get better at NBA 2K with build videos, jump shot videos, gameplay and more. So smash that subscribe button for your boy. Put James Harden at point guard. You can't put him at shooting guard. Make him left-handed and we're going to use jersey number 13. Moving right along to the skill breakdown. You can use a different pie chart than I'm using for this build. The name just will be different, but in the end, you always looking at the stats of the build. I want to make James Harden, so I want a little bit of everything. I want some passing, I want some shooting, I want some playmaking, I want some dunking, and all that. So what I did was I chose the finishing and the shooting pie chart for this build. You could have easily picked the playmaking and shooting pie chart, but that build does not have high finishing, and I want this build to have some high finishing because James Harden can finish. Let's be clear about the whole video. You do not have to choose everything that I choose. In the end, you will always pick what you want to pick anyway. But I'm showing you what I would pick if I was to make James Harden. And I would pick the speed pie chart if I was making James Harden. I've been going with the strength pie chart, but for this build, I'm going to have to go with the speed pie chart. To be honest, you shouldn't even worry about speed because you get a +4 with the gym rat badge. And I think you get a +4 when you hit 99.9. So you would get a +8 on speed anyway, so you can go with a lower speed if you need to. Now it's time to set your potential. Remember, it's only potential, so it will change. But what you want to do for your finishing is max out your close shot, your driving layup, and your driving dunk. You want to get your standing dunk to about 35, and that will give you a total of 16 finishing badges. I don't know about you, but with 16 finishing badges, I can pretty much do what I need to do at the rim. Next up, we have one of my favorites, the shooting category. Y'all already know, I say you need about 15 to 16 shooting badges to be elite on this game. So what you want to do is max out mid-range, three-pointer, and you can max out free throw and leave post-fade empty, or you can max out post-fade and leave free throw empty. It just depends on if you play career a lot. But since we are making this build, you want your post-fade to go up so you can be out there doing post-fades if you need to. Next, we have playmaking. It wouldn't be James Harden if he wasn't a playmaker. So what you want to do is max your pass accuracy out, max your ball handling out, and take your post move to about 52. And that will give you a total of 15 playmaking badges. That is way more than enough to make plays. A lot of people think they need 20-something playmaking badges, but you really don't. You just need the main things on your playmaking, and you will be fine. Normally, I like to have about 10 badges on defense. Before this build, I put those extra points on playmaking and gave myself 15 playmaking badges instead of 13. But you could have did it that way. You could have had 13 playmaking badges and 10 defensive badges. But instead, I just did 9 defensive badges. And what you want to do is max out your perimeter defense, max out your lateral quickness, max out your steal, max out your defensive rebound, and take your block to about 41, and that will give you a total of 9 defensive badges, which I think is enough for this build. Let's be honest, everybody knows James Harden does not play defense, but you don't want to be like James Harden. When you make your build, you still want to kind of maximize your player and have a little bit of everything so you won't be out there just one-dimensional. Y'all already know the body shape does not matter, but for every build that I make, I just choose the built body shape. Unless I make a center or something, I do barely then. But for my builds, I always pick the built body shape, and you can pick whatever body shape you want, of course. If you ever see me make a build 6'3", just know it's only a build video. It won't be a build that I go to the park and play with because I'm not making a build that small. So what I did for James Harden, I know his height is about 6'5" or 6'6". He's somewhere around there. So I went 6'5" for this build. Y'all already know I wanted to go 6'6", man, so I can bully you little 6'3" point guard. But I think 6'5", I still be able to bully you a little bit of 6'3" point guard. Next, we have the weight. I know a lot of people thinking I'm going to go minimum weight for this build, but no, I'm not going minimum weight. You probably won't ever see me go minimum weight on my build. So what I did was I went 195 pounds for this build. You don't lose anything, you don't gain anything. Always keep this in mind when you make a build. Green means go, red means stop. When you see stuff start turning red and you get a minus sign, then you need to stop doing it. But when you see that plus sign and you see that green, just like my green light jump shot that I'm going to put in the top, so make sure you go check that out. you want to keep going. That's fine. You want green, you don't want red. So for the arm length, don't give yourself baby arm and take it all the way down to minimum. Take your arm length to about 78 and you will be just fine. Now it's time for you to take over the game. When you see 4 categories for a build, you just created a GOAT for a build. You get finishing, shooting, shot creating, and playmaking. But the best badge on this game, well, the best takeover on this game is the finishing takeover, because it gives you a plus on majority of your categories. You don't want to pick spot up shoot because that's all you're good for. You don't get a plus on the main stuff. And shot creating is fine too. Most people gonna say James Harden is a shot creator or a playmaker, but pick the finishing takeover. Remember to always pick the takeover of your choice and pick the takeover according to your play style. I'm only giving you a suggestion, and you just created the offensive god. It does not say James Harden over there to the left, but this is a James Harden build all the way through. I normally don't show my badges, but this time I'm going to show you the badges that I would pick. I'm not showing you badges that someone else would pick. These are the badges that I would prefer to have on my build. Take that with a grain of salt. You can pick whatever badge you want to pick. Don't come down in the comments talking about you would have did this or you would have did that. Remember, these are my choices for badges. When it comes to finishing, the most important badges you need, in my opinion, are contact finisher, fancy footwork, slithery finisher, and since this is James Harden, we're going to say acrobat. You only get 16 badges, and what I was about to do was do gold here, silver here, gold here, silver here, gold here, silver. You know, do some crazy stuff like that and just put badges everywhere. But what I ended up doing was putting my badges on the main thing. Contact finisher, Hall of Fame. Fancy footwork, Hall of Fame. Slithery finisher, Hall of Fame. And acrobat, Hall of Fame. I thought about taking it down, adding something here, adding something there. That was stupid. So I decided to go with the main 4 badges that would give me the best chances of finishing at the rim. Don't make this badge thing too complicated. You want the main badges for your player. Look at the name of the player, look at the takeover, look at your attributes, and determine what badges you need in your playstyle, and determine what badges you need to be effective on this game. Me personally, what I do, and you can adopt this strategy as well, when I'm playing in the park, if I see something pop up, that's fine. But if I do a move or something and the badge don't pop up, then the badge is not working, so I take it off and put it on something that works. Everybody that play with me know, ever since I started playing park, I always had a shooter. Every build that I make can shoot, no matter what his attributes are. That build will be able to shoot. So this is my favorite category. And what I want you to do is, make sure you set the badges up as you see them on my screen. I'm going to give you the game, but you have to use it. This badge setup has been tried and tested by me on every build that I have. What you want to do is put your quick draw on Hall of Fame, range extender on Hall of Fame, hot zone hunter on Hall of Fame, and catch and shoot on Hall of Fame. No dead eye, no corner specialist, no tireless shooter, no volume shooter. You don't need all that. Now you can put something on green machine if you want to. I've been using green machine and kind of switching my badges around, and that worked for me too. If you know me, then you know I'm not a dribble god. I don't claim to be a dribble god. I don't try to break people ankles and drop people on the ground and stuff like that. But I did make a build that's coming soon. It's going to show you that I can literally do it all. That's why the name is Do It All Hall. I can play every position. But for this badge setup, you want to put your quick first step on gold, space create on gold, floor general on gold, diamond on silver, put your bailout on bronze, and put anchor break on gold. I always set your badges up according to how you play. I put on floor general and diamond because the people I play with, they can shoot. It's just that simple. I get them the ball and I will give them a plus on their shooting, so I need floor general and I need diamond. For the people out there that's wondering why I didn't put unpluggable on, you can put unpluggable on Hall of Fame, but guess what? You still gonna get plugged. Last but not least, we have defense. That stop sign. You are not an elite defender, so don't think you're gonna go out there and clamp somebody up. So you have 9 badges and you have to use those 9 badges to the best of your ability and put them on the things that you would use, like clamps and intimidator. I put clamps on gold and I put intimidator on gold. For the last 3 badges, I was like, man, do I need to put some on chase down and put some on pick dodge? But I was like, hell, I've been using chase down odds for a long time. I put it on bronze and it worked. And once I upgraded it to silver, it sure enough worked. So what I did was I went ahead and put chase down artists on silver and put pick dodger on bronze. Always put your badges on what you want to do. I'm only giving you a suggestion. But with that being said, this offensive guide is complete. I hope you liked the video, and if you did, make sure you like it, make sure you comment, share, and subscribe, and I'll catch you guys on the next video.